What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. It's a beautiful Michigan day. Gonna be in the mid to lower 70s. I love all seasons in Michigan, including spring, summer, and fall. It's those Michigan winters that start to get to you. I'm gonna be over in Dallas. I'm gonna drop the link in the description for y'all to be able to pick up tickets to come and kick it with me. Meeting of the Minds. I'm gonna be in Dallas in the next couple days to be able to kick it with y'all there, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about specifically all of these Hollywood divorces. I recently seen what y'all sent me on my emails, including this whole Teyana Taylor, Iman Shumpert situation, in which she basically said and laid out the fact that they've been divorced, or I'm sorry, not divorced. Might as well be divorced. What's the point of being separated outside of the benefits that she get from the healthcare coverage or whatever? But she's basically said that they've been separated for months now. Now, I don't really know why that's everybody else's business. Let them speculate. Let them think whatever it is that they want to think. Let them say what they want to say. It has nothing to do with the general public. And I guess the fact that they live their lives publicly, or they are public figures, or they profess their relationship and they love so much that people then become invested in their success emotionally. But in my opinion, it's nobody else's business what you got going on inside of your household. And you can give them a general overview. Yeah, I'm married, or yeah, I'm in a relationship or whatever. But I think that you should start to pull back. I've even started to pull back as a content creator as to how much I share online about my personal relationship. I mean, so much so, I don't even include my daughter. It used to be cool, especially when you had under, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 subscribers that, you can talk about your family and you can share your kids, but I quickly learned that we're in a different age and we're in a different time, and technology has not afforded us the ability to be able to share all of our thoughts and our family with the general public. And so I've even started to make adjustments in that, it was one situation, and I'm not going to name it or I'm not going to talk about it in particular, but it was one situation that basically told me that, hey, my daughter and my wife didn't necessarily sign up for it, even though they cool with it, even though they're not tripping about it. My daughter and my wife did not sign up to be public figures, and I do not want them to be public figures. And so now I have reverted to not including them in anything that I have going on online whatsoever. What I have going on in my household is in my household, and we are living blissfully, and we are more happy as a result of it. But then when you have two people that are public figures, a lot of times people become emotionally invested because some of the people found them through the other person that they've been connected with, right? But it's unfortunate because all of you guys have been looking up to and idolizing Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor's relationship. They was out here talking about how they was basically busting chicks down, and y'all started adopting it, not knowing that it was gonna mess your life up because that wasn't for you and you ain't them, and their relationship wasn't gonna last as a result of it. And then you can flip over and you can start naming or talking about the whole Jenny Ma and Jeezy situation, right? In which he's filed for divorce. But I think that Jeezy also, right? He was leveraging that relationship, and she was leveraging the relationship in order to create more visibility for themselves, because I believe that Jeezy was trying to navigate over to and transition and switch up and cross over into a different demographic and a different wave, versus what it was that he got famous for in the beginning, which was the whole Mr. 17-5 conversation and all of that. But now you see that he has to publicly declare himself a divorce, because, and I was telling my wife, it was funny because she was like, yo, why do everybody know about their situation? How do they know about the divorce and all of that? And I'm like, yo, anything that you file in the court is public. And so it's unfortunate because the moment that somebody catches wind of it, they're going to have a whole conversation about it. I've seen conversations about, and I didn't deep dive into it, about Tasha K saying that she cheated. And then I'm also seeing allegations about Steve Harvey and his chick based off of what's going on with Shirley Strawberry, a chick that he was attached to as far as being a co-host for one of his shows. But here's the biggest point. Here's the biggest thing that I want to share with you guys. They don't got the answer, Sway. None of these celebrities that y'all worship for them being able to spit a hot 16 or to dribble a basketball and be able to lay it up, or they can dance and do choreography and they can sing, or maybe they're the host of a show, right? Just because they're popular, because they're good at what it is that they do, and we can give them their flowers for that, right? We can give them their flowers for being relevant, for being successful in whatever their respective fields are, but you have to stop idolizing celebrities, because If you start to try to model your life after them, you will fail. The problem that we have today is that celebrity and social media culture is not real. And so when somebody like me comes by and gives you some advice on how to be successfully married based off of the fact that I've been successfully married, my brothers has been successfully married, that we're real human beings and we are people that you can more or less relate to versus the people that you idolize and worship when it comes to celebrity culture. Now, let's be clear. Nobody is saying that you should idolize and worship content creators either. What I'm telling you is that when you're looking for information and you're looking for inspiration and you're looking for advice and you're looking for coaching and you're looking for the things that you're supposed to do as far as what being success in whatever respective field looks like. If you are studying Steve Harvey as far as how to be a host or how to be a comedian or how to look at things from a business perspective and win, I think that will be a phenomenal thing. If you looked at Iman Shumpert's work ethic, if you look at Teyana Taylor's ability to sing and network effectively, if you looked at Jeezy's ability to be able to capture a whole movement and then turn it into success financially, if you looked at Jeannie Ma's ability to be able to network effectively and create her own show or all of that stuff, I think that would be beautiful. But the things that we celebrate culturally is all encompassing. And unfortunately, you can't put that genie back in the bottle because nobody is going to not want to know all of the intricate details of your life the minute that you start to align yourself with other celebrities and get married and you share those details of your life. And even when it comes to social media and what you post on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and all of that, it becomes a circus. A circus. And it's unfortunate because those are people too. But I don't feel bad for them. You know why? Because they benefited from and they celebrated as a result of and they made money as a result of leveraging their relationship in order to create more visibility for themselves and get to the bag. Absolutely. So now you have to take the other side of it. You can't just get one side of it and say, well, I didn't like the fact of that, or please give us some privacy. Well, you shared the fact that y'all was out here, you know what I'm saying, living in basically an open relationship, or y'all would bust chicks down because you said that you was Curious George and you was out here running around trying to find. Yo, you shared those details with the world, and now you cannot turn it off. It is not something that you can walk away from. You have to own it. You benefited from it. Now you have to own it. But here's the other caveat. I don't think that most of these relationships is going to last anymore. I don't think that it's possible, especially when you start to share it online and it's starting to spill over into what people are doing in regular life. I don't think that you can have a relationship that you celebrate publicly and then expect for it to last privately. People are already having trouble trying to hold down relationships just based off of living a regular everyday life. What do you think happens when it comes with the social pressure and the norms that come with living your life publicly as a regular person and on top of that, as a celebrity? It's not gonna survive. Y'all better stop worshiping these celebrities when it comes to the relationships. They ain't got the answer, Sway. They ain't got the answer, Sway. They can't tell you and they can't give you what it needs to be, what you need in order to be successful when it comes to parenting, co-parenting, raising a child, being successful in a relationship. And so you gotta walk away from it. Listen, I'd love to get your thoughts, but I think that it's tragic and it's unfortunate, not for them, but it's unfortunate for the people that follow them, the people that idolize them, and the people that modeled their life based off of these expectations of them being couples goals or life goals, when in reality, they never had the answers to begin with. They just leveraged their relationship and they continue to get the bag. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Also, get that Teach Hanley, 30% off your first order plus a free gift. I'm out, man. I'm going to see y'all tonight for the Q show. It's going to be lit.